Hello everyone and welcome to another race. Okay, so let's take a look at what we're racing on today. This is the course that I have named Reversi. Don't ask me why. I guess it's because you sort of go one direction, then you sort of reverse on yourself and end up sort of, I don't know, roughly in the same place. Who knows? But as you can see, it's not a horrendous course. We've got a few uphills to contend with along the way. And there is that supply zone, number 4, which might help us out along the way. A bit of a difficult end because there is an uphill just before the finish line. Now, this is a sort of friendly event before the upcoming Easter Tour, which is coming up over this Easter weekend. And in preparation, I guess we should meet the teams, don't you think? Okay, well, the black team, my team, is Team Black Panda, the sprinter of Carl Schwartz and ruler of Scott Raven. The Peloton team is Team Blue Llama, and that is Gordon Sapphire as the sprinter and the Frenchman Alain Royal as the ruler. The Green Muscle team is Ashton Green, and the sprinter the Italian Gianni Sacramento and American John Reseda as the ruler. And finally, the other muscle team, Red Chat Collective, sprinter is Terry Scarlett and ruler Gareth Rose. So they're the teams. Let's get the cards up on screen. And I think we should make a start, don't you? Okay, here we go. Right, let's choose for... let's choose for the... I think ruler. Let's go for the ruler first of all. Oh dear. Oh, I should say as well that I have split my 3 exhaustion, 2 to the ruler and 1 to the sprinter. Right. Okay, well, let's go 4. Oh dear. And I suppose 4 for the sprinter as well. Maybe try and stay together. What do you reckon? Okay, let's see how we start off. So we're going to start with the green ruler. The green ruler, just a 3. Red ruler, 7. Green sprinter is a 5. Red sprinter is a 9. Nicely in front of his partner there. Now, Peloton team are going to go 5. Black ruler, 4. Peloton team was a 5, wasn't it? Yes. And we were 4 as well for the sprinter. So not too disastrous. Now, in terms of slipstreaming, there is none because we've got 2 squares in front. But also, benefit for that is there's no exhaustion to take, which is good as we go into round 2. So no exhaustion this round. Right, okay, so sort of a long straight here. Nothing to contend with, actually, until we get to a downhill here. There's the supply zone, which could benefit us. The downhill. The first difficulty bit here is this uphill. It's not for a while yet. So my ruler is ahead. Let's pick for the ruler again. I'm thinking 5 or 7 here. 5. Okay, let's stick with the 5 with the sprinter as well. And we start with the red sprinter, which is a 5. Red ruler, 4. Possible slipstreaming. Okay, green sprinter is a 9. Wow. Puts him right up to the front. Green ruler is a 7. Peloton team is a 5. We're 5s as well. So interesting here because there's going to be some slipstreaming from the back. So by my calculation, the 5s I played there were actually 7s. I think we gained 2 movement there and no exhaustion as we go into the next round. Good stuff. Okay. Excuse me. Right, let's stick with the ruler. Go conservative again. Let's go, well, I say conservative. Let's go 6. Ooh. Do I need to break out a 9 here to stay in the pack? Well, anything else is going to definitely drop away because he's at the back. So, yep, we're going to have to do that. Okay, let's see what happens. We start with the red sprinter. Red sprinter is a 9. Wow. Shoots off round the corner, out by himself. Oops, that's the wrong camera. Number 2, then, we have the green sprinter as a 4. Red ruler, 4. Green ruler, 6. Teammates side by side for Team Ashton Green. Right, Peloton team, attack. Right, here we go. So 2 for the front rider, 9 for the back rider in a second, but after the rouleur has gone 6. So here is the attack for the Blue Peloton rider. This is Gordon Sapphire. Serious advance up the pack, and also a 9 for Carl Schwartz. Ooh, loses a movement there. No slipstreaming, and of course we have one rider way out ahead here. So as we come around this corner, no slipstreaming, but it does mean no exhaustion again. So no exhaustion as we go into the next round. Okay, now my sprinter is ahead, so I think I'll choose the sprinter first. He's right in the middle of the pack. Not on the supply zone yet, so let's go 5. And a 7 to try and keep the ruler ahead, or 6 to go side by side. Do we want to save that 7? Let's go 6 and see what happens as we go into the reveal. Okay, right, let's stay on this view here. So we start with the red sprinter. Going to get a minimum of 4, and that's what they've played. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the blue Peloton team is a 4. Then we have the green sprinter, 5. And 3 for the ruler. Red ruler, is going to go 6. Lucky for that supply zone having the 3 lanes here. Otherwise, you would have lost movement. Okay, so black sprinter 5. Slots in nicely there. Black ruler 6. Nicely in behind, and the peloton team is just a 4. Okay, well, look at that. Very much bunched together here. There's no slipstreaming at all, but again, no exhaustion. Wow. I don't think I've ever managed this before. As we go into round 5 with no exhaustion. Okay. So, minimum of 4 for both riders, and not too far from this first hill. Right, okay. Well, they're level pegging, so let's go with the rouleur first. Do we play a 3 here and make it a 4? I think so. Do we do the same thing with the sprinter, or does this leave us get rid of this exhaustion so that I can make it a 4? Seems to be sensible. Okay, right. So red sprinter is a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and clears the hill. Looking good for them. Blue peloton team is a 5. Green sprinter is a 4 because of the supply zone. 1, 2, 3, 4 onto the downhill as well. Might be able to make advantage of that. Red ruler is also a 4. Just about slots in there. The black sprinter 2 becomes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Black ruler 3 becomes 4. Side by side. Green ruler is a 5. Can only get 4 of that though. And the peloton team right at the back here is a 5. 2, 5 onto the supply zone. No slipstreaming at all, but also no exhaustion. Amazing. Okay. So as we're coming around this bend here, we've got this hill coming up. Both riders are on the downhill. So if we can upgrade them to 5s, it would mean that they would get to the top of the hill. Can't clear the hill. So this seems to be the sensible choice. Let's get rid of this exhaustion. I'm going to play this low 3. Okay, right. The red sprinter 3. Peloton team 6 is only going to get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Green sprinter 3 becomes 5. Just clears the hill. Red ruler 6 will get 5. Clears the hill. Okay, both my riders are going to be a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the top of the hill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the top of the hill. And then the green ruler is also a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the bottom of that little uphill. And 6 for the peloton rider at the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brings him into contention because, or he won't slipstream because this rider is on the hill, so cannot give slipstreaming. But there will be a little bit of slipstreaming here. So these riders will benefit. My 2 don't. Okay, and that is bad news because it means first exhaustion. So exhaustion for both riders as we go into the next round. Both riders limited to 5. So let's play that 5. And a 4. Okay, right. So as we head round this bend, Red Sprinter is a 4. Peloton Team is a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only gets the 5 because of the next hill. Green Sprinter, 5. Red Ruler, 3. Now then, Black Sprinter, 4. Black Ruler, 5. Green Ruler is a 4. And are we going to get 5 of this 6? But nicely at the back of the pack. Okay, we will get some slipstreaming then. So this has worked out well, because where I was about to hit some exhaustion, now I won't. Okay, so no exhaustion that round. But we are approaching another uphill. Okay, right, so ruler's ahead, so let's pick for the ruler. How far away are we from this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can only get to the top of the hill. So are we better off on the hill, do you think? Playing a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets us halfway up the hill. Okay, right. Let's see what happens. Red Sprinter wants a 9 but won't get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just gets over the hill. Peloton Team play a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slots in behind. Green Sprinter with a 3. Red Ruler with a 4. Now then, Black Ruler is a 4. 1, 2, 3. Loses a movement. Stuck at the bottom of the hill. 5 for the Sprinter. 1, 2, 3. Also loses movement. Stuck side by side. Team Black Panda right at the bottom of that hill. Not looking good. But what about the Green Ruler? 1, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only gets 4. That's dreadful. Loses 3 movement. And what was the Peloton? It was a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stays nicely in the pack. Okay, so no slipstreaming because of the hill, but also no exhaustion. So that is good. And we'll be shortly coming round this bend towards cobblestones. So going to have to bear that in mind. Okay, want to get over this hill. They're side by side, so I'll pick for the rouleur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That keeps us on the downhill, so let's go 5. 3 will get them over the hill. Okay. So we start with the Red Sprinter still up at the front, but for how much longer? 1, 2, 3. Peloton Team also a 3. Oh, hang on a second. 1, 2, 3. That's actually a 5, isn't it? Because of the downhill. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Peloton Team 3 becoming 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Green Sprinter on the uphill is a 4. 4. Red Ruler wants 6 but will get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now Black Ruler gets the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sprinter 3. 1, 2, 3 gets over the hill. Possible slipstream. But let's see what the Green Ruler is going to do with this 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no slipstream. And 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. The Peloton rider at the back. So as we head up the hill, that's not a particularly good view, is it? Let's go back to this one. Should be slipstreaming here, but because of the hill, there will be none. But we are going to slipstream here to here to here to here to here. So although my ruler is now off of the downhill, it did advance the Sprinter an extra place. So, and there's no exhaustion. So who knows? Swings and roundabouts, isn't it? So no exhaustion this round. All right, okay. So let's take a look and see what we can do here. The ruler is ahead, so let's pick for them first. Okay, risk of losing movement here. We're well over halfway, so I think we're going to go big now. Ooh, not ideal. So 5 would be the best we can do here, so let's get rid of this exhaustion and see what happens. Red Sprinter. Just the 2. Now, is this where they become unthroned after they're leading throughout the whole race? It's been a good race so far for Terry Scarlett, but look, hot on his heels is Gordon Sapphire from the blue Llama Peloton team. Oh, gosh, this is exciting. And let's see what the Peloton do. They go for a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on a second. They were there, weren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're just on the cobblestone still. Red Ruler is a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting choked up now. Green Sprinter 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Black Ruler 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, loses 2 movement there because of the cobblestones. The Green Ruler is a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh dear, loses 2 movement as well. And that 2 becomes 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. And just off our screen at the bottom is the Peloton team of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll only get 5 because they started on a downhill. No slipstreaming because of the cobblestones, but also no exhaustion. Okay, so we're coming around towards these final bends now. Let's see what's going to happen. Right, Ruler still ahead, so let's pick for the Ruler, and we'll go 7. And we've got to go big now, haven't we? 9 for the Sprinter. Okay, but now it's always been Red Sprinter first, now Green Sprinter. Red Sprinter's fallen back into 4th position after leading all this way. Is there anything they can do to get back into the race? We start with the Green Sprinter, which is a 4. Extending their lead. Peloton team with a strong 7. And the Red Ruler with a 7. All the big guns coming out now. 5 for the Sprinter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The red, Black Ruler. This is a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. The Green Ruler 6. 6. 9 for the Sprinter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at that. Team Black Panda side by side once again. Looking pretty good there. And what about our Peloton rider at the back here? There's a 7. Not looking too shabby. So no slipstreaming here, but there will be slipstreaming there. Nice and tightly in the pack. No exhaustion. Okay, now we're going to be coming around this final bend very shortly towards the finish. What to do, what to do. Riders are side by side. Let's go Ruler first. Go big with the 7, because we are coming up to a hill, actually. Let's just have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's okay. We'll go with the 7. And we'll go with the 9. Just to before the hill. Could the cards be playing perfectly for us? Let's find out. Okay, we start with the Peloton team. Haven't seen an attack card for a while. Have they had both of those yet? That takes him just off the bottom of our screen there. Green Sprinter, just a 2. after that initial burst through to the front of the pack. Red Ruler 3. Black Ruler 7. Black Sprinter 9. To the bottom of the hill. Red Sprinter 4. Green Ruler 4. Only gets 3 of the 4. And 7 for the peloton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gets him back into the pack. No slipstreaming here, but there will be a little bit of slipstreaming just there. So things are looking good for Team Black Panda. Just exhaustion for the sprinter. Okay, as we go into round 13, possible finish. Okay, let's take a closer look at this finish. So the sprinter requires 4 to finish. So let's pick for them first. Oh, look at that. And they're limited by the hill. So they're going to stop just before the finish line. 5 is all the roller's going to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get them over the finish line. So we'll play the 6, lose the movement, and take the 5. Now then, let's have a look. The peloton team want 7, but we'll get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The black sprinter was just the 3. Black ruler was a 5. And then we go to the red ruler, 5. Green sprinter 2. Red sprinter 3. Green ruler 4. And the peloton team was the 7. That rider's done well to get back into that position. So we have a first place for the blue sprinter. So for Team Blue Llama, that is Gordon Sapphire. Then we have Scott Raven comes in second place. Carl Schwartz in third. No peloton to take, no exhaustion to take. But let's just see how it all finishes off. Gonna hit any old card here. And the peloton team would have been an attack. Now the front riders, only one rider left, so they move 2. The red ruler would be a 5. Finishes. Red sprinter is a 5. Still stuck on the hill. The green ruler is a 3. And the red sprinter is a 2. So there would be a little bit of slipstreaming there. No slipstreaming. So we have a finish for the red ruler. So for the Red Jack Collective, Gareth Rose comes in 4th place. And we go again, see what happens. No exhaustion. Pick any card. And then let's see how this all ended up. So 4 for the peloton. Oh, sorry, it's not them first, is it? It's the red ruler. Red ruler is in the right-hand lane. So we'll get 5. Peloton team was a 4. And then the green ruler will get 5. And the sprinter wants a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So everything's finished now. They've all finished. And this is our final order. Slide them all along. There we go. There's the final order. So we have the blue sprinter. So for the blue llama team, Gordon Sapphire wins. Then both my riders of Black Panda. We've got Scott Raven, the ruler, in second place. Carl Schwartz, the sprinter, in third. 4th place and 5th place go for the same team for the Red Check Collective. Gareth Rose in 4th and Terry Scarlett in 5th. Then we have Blue Llama again with their ruler, Alain Royal. And finally, a bit of a sad end for Ashton Green with John Reseda and Gianna Sacramento finishing up in the last 2 places. Okay, well, that was all pretty exciting in the end, wasn't it? I'm rather pleased with that because it worked out well in terms of where the cards fell. So I feel like I played that pretty well, and maybe that is a good omen coming up to the Easter tour that's coming up. A 4-day, 4-stage tour over the Easter weekend coming up at the end of this week, starting on Friday and into Saturday, Sunday and Monday. And we will see exactly whether, we will have a look and we will see whether my team of Carl Schwartz and Scott Raven, my sprinter and my ruler for Team Black Panda, whether they will be victorious or whether it will be a disappointing end. We will see. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope you'll be able to join me for the Easter tour starting at the end of this week. And until then, remember, don't be bored, be a bored racer.